The cycle brand is proud of the 5,000-year-old heritage of our nation and has centered the company's mission and vision around the same. The Cycle Heritage Quiz is an endeavor in educating the future of India on our glorious past, our incredible architecture, our diverse culture, great works of our literary legends and artists, the courage of our warriors and freedom fighters, the rich contributions of our scientists, and many more aspects, which make us a truly great nation. We now have the final for the Lucknow cluster, where participants from across Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand have taken part. First up, we are from the Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, Harshit Shankar. Welcome, Harshit. Fantastic. And how was your experience in participating in the prelim rounds?
So it was great. Actually, the first two rounds were easy. In the third round, like it was a little bit harder than the rest of the rounds, and it came as a challenge. So I took up the challenge, and I'm quite surprised to be here.
Harshit, all the best. Let's move on to contestant number 2, and that is from the Sunbeam School Lehertara. We have Aditya Jaiswal. Aditya, a student from Sunbeam School Lehertara, actually was the national runner-up in the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021. So does that put some added pressure and expectations on you?
First of all, Jain sir, and I don't think so that puts added pressure upon me because that was my senior and that what he did, and that's time for me to do it.
Great, fantastic. That's the spirit, and all the best to you, Aditya.
Thank you, sir.
So from the Amity International School, we have Anirban Roy. Welcome, Anirban.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Anirban. And how was your experience playing the prelim rounds?
Yeah, it was excellent, and I found those visual questions a little tricky, but all in all, it enriched my knowledge.
Okay, fantastic, Anirban. All the best. We have from the City Montessori School, Gomti Nagar Extension, Gauri Chaurasia. Welcome, Gauri.
Hello, sir.
And Gauri, tell us, you're from Lucknow. And Lucknow is, of course, known for its history and heritage. Is there one particular monument in Lucknow that you would encourage all the others to visit?
Yes, sir. There's Lucknow Residency and Bada Imambara and Chota Imambara. All of us should visit there because it is a very popular heritage site.
Okay, fantastic, Gauri. Thank you for the recommendation and all the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Next up, from the La Martiniere Girls College, Lucknow, we have Jyotika Minocha, who was there last year as well. So welcome back, Jyotika.
Hello, sir.
And you feel that you can do better this time and you are better prepared for the cluster final?
Yes, sir.
Great. That's the kind of confidence that we want. All the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Next up, from the Adhyan School, we have Karthik Singhal.
Hello, sir.
Welcome, Karthik. And Karthik, feeling confident about your chances?
Yes, sir.
Great. That's the spirit. All the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Round number 1 is Lakshya Bheda. Let's take a look at the rules. One question per participant. This round does not pass. Each question has 4 options. Each participant gets 3 attempts, plus 15 if you answer correctly in the first attempt, plus 10 if you answer correctly in the second attempt, and plus 5 if you answer correctly in the third attempt. We will start off with contestant 1, that is Harshit. Harshit, here is your question. Which famous Urdu poet, winner of the Gyaanspace Award for Gulle-Nagma, was a professor of English at Allahabad University for 30 years? Is it A. Gulzar, B. Rahat Indori, C. Sahid Ludhianvi, or D. Firaq Gorakhpuri?
So option D.
Okay, D. Firaq
Gorakhpuri.
Correct. Firaq Gorakhpuri is indeed the right answer. 15 points. Let's move on to contestant number 2. Contestant 2 is Aditya. Aditya, your question. India's first captain in football at the Olympics, Talimeran Ao, was born in which state? Is it A. Assam, B. Manipur, C. West Bengal, or D. Nagaland?
So option D, Nagaland.
Okay, confident answer. Let's look at D. Nagaland. Superb quizzing, Aditya. I thought that was a tricky one, but well done. 15 points to you. Let's move on to contestant 3. The first play that this famous actor, director, and playwright wrote was Yayati in 1961. 2 of his other famous plays are Tughlaq and Haya Badana. Who is he? Is it A. Shankar Nag, B. Girish Karnad, C. Habib Tanveer, or D. Mahesh Dattani?
C. Habib Tanveer.
Let's click on C. Habib Tanveer. That's the wrong answer. Your next try.
Shankar Nag, option A.
Let's click on A, Shankar Nag. That's not the correct answer. Your next try.
Mahesh Dattani, option D.
Let's click on D, Mahesh Dattani. Sorry, that's also the wrong answer. The answer is Girish Karnad, the famous playwright from Karnataka. Sorry, no points for you, everyone. Let's move on to question 4 for Gauri. Which Indian finance minister who presented 2 union budgets left the government apparently because the planning commission was being given excessive powers? Is it A, C.D. Deshmukh, B, Moraji Desai, C, John Mathai, or D, T.T. Krishnamachari?
Sir, option D.
Let's click on D, T.T. Krishnamachari. Sorry, that's the wrong answer. Your next try.
Sir, A option is option A, C.D. Deshmukh.
Sure, let's click on A, C.D. Deshmukh. That's not correct either. Your last try.
Sir, C, John Mathai.
Let's click on C, John Mathai. Absolutely, that's the correct answer. Well done. You get 5 points, and we will now move on to contestant 5, and that is Jyotika. Jyotika, your question. The first of these trains was launched in July 1988. It ran between Habibganj, which is a suburb of Bhopal, and New Delhi. Which series of trains is being talked about? Is it A, Shatabdi Express, B, Rajdhani Express, C, Garib Rath, or D, Duronto Express?
Option A, Shatabdi Express.
Let's click on A, Shatabdi Express. Indeed, that's the correct answer. Good job, Jyotika. You get 15 points. Let's move on to contestant number 6. Which city was founded when Guru Ram Rai was driven out of Punjab and built a temple there? Is it A, Raipur, B, Shimla, C, Dehradun, or D, Almora?
Sir, is it option C?
Yes, C, Dehradun is indeed the correct answer. Well done. 15 points to you. With that, we come to the end of a fairly high-scoring first round. Let's move on to round 2. Round 2 is called Jigyasa. Let's take a look at the rules. 1 direct question per participant. This round passes clockwise. Plus 10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. Let's move to question number 1, and that is going to be for Harshit. Each minaret is off plumb or off center to different extents, ranging from leaning 2 inches outwards to 8 inches away. So if ever the tremors from earthquakes in the region get strong, causing the minarets to fall, they'd fall away from the monument, not damaging it in any way. Which monument is being talked about?
That is the Taj Mahal.
Yes, it is the Taj Mahal. Well done, Harshit. 10 points to you. You maintain a perfect score so far. Let's move on to contestant 2, that is Aditya. Aditya, here is your question. It was the capital city for the Haryanta dynasty, whose well-known kings were Bimbisara and Ajatashatru. Later, the Nandas took over. The first Mauryan king, Chandragupta, made it his capital. After the Mauryan dynasty fell, the Shungas ruled over the city. It came into prominence all over again under the Guptas, who ruled from this capital till about 550 AD. Which city in ancient India is being talked about?
Is this Patliputra?
Yes, absolutely correct, Aditya. Well done. It is indeed Patliputra. 10 points to you. And now we will move on to contestant 3, that is Aditya. Aditya, your question. This fort's defenses could be breached only once by the combined armies of the Mughals and of Amber, primarily for scarcity of drinking water. The 2-storied Badal Mahal is located at the highest point of the fort. The fort's massive wall stretches around 36 kilometers. Which fort is being talked about?
Chittor.
Not Chittor. We will pass on to contestant 4, and that is going to be Gauri.
Sir, can I pass this question?
Okay, Gauri is passing. We will move on to contestant 5, and that is Jyotika.
Sir, is it Kumbhalgarh Fort?
That is absolutely correct, Jyotika. Absolutely, that is indeed the Kumbhalgarh Fort, also called the Great Wall of India. Well done, Jyotika. And now we will move on to the next question that is going to be for contestant 4, Gauri. Gauri, here is your direct question. This classical dance form is also known as Jagoi Ras and incorporates the devotional themes of Madhura Ras of Radha Krishna. Characterized by gentle eyes and soft, peaceful body movements. The female performers in this dance form usually wear a costume known as patloi. Performers are embroidered and ornamented. Which dance form is being talked about?
Sir, I will pass this question.
You can attempt it. It's not negatives, but anyway, you have said pass once, so we have to move on. We have to move on to contestant 5, that is Jyotika.
Sir, is it Manipuri dance?
Beautiful answer, Jyotika. Absolutely correct. It is indeed the Manipuri dance. 10 more points to you. You're looking very good on the scoreboard and you have an opportunity to gain 10 more points. Question 5 coming up now. India played a major role in bringing peace to the Korean Peninsula after the war. An Indian was appointed chairman of the Neutral Nations Repatriation Commission. The commission was responsible for asking prisoners of war from both sides whether they wanted to be repatriated or to stay back. Who was the Indian who served as chief of the army staff from May 1957 to May 1961?
General Kondindera Subbiah.
Okay, absolutely correct. I'll give it to you. 10 points for Jyotika. Let's move on to contestant 6, and that is Karthik. It is substantially larger than the Shehnai and has a simple double reed rather than the more complex quadruple reed. It is considered a very auspicious instrument and is found at temples and at weddings. It is normally accompanied by a surpeti, ottu, and a tawil. What instrument is this?
Sir, is it trumpet?
No, not trumpet. We will pass on to contestant number 1, and that is going to be Harshit.
So is it Nadeshwaram?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Nadaswaram is right. Absolutely correct. 10 points to you, Harshit. With that, we come to the end of round number 2. Let's take a look at the scores. The scores after round number 2 are as follows. Right now, Harshit is on 35 points. Aditya is on 25 points. We have Anirban yet to open his account. We have Gauri on 5 points. Jyotika is in the lead with 45 points and Karthik is on 15 points. So right now, Jyotika and Harshit occupy the top 2 spots. The top 2 are going to qualify for our national quarterfinals, but still lots to play for as we move towards round 3, Trishanku. Round 3, let's take a look at the rules. 1 question per participant. This round does not pass. 3 clues leading to something or someone. Plus 15 for getting it in the first attempt, plus 10 for getting it in the second attempt, and plus 5 for getting it in the third attempt. Let's start with contestant 6, and that is going to be Karthik. Karthik, here is your first clue. He founded a political party which functioned for around 5 years, known as Congress J.
Sir, can I have second clue?
Second clue, okay. He was the defense minister of India during the Indo-Pak War of 1971 and also served later as deputy prime minister.
Sir, third clue as well.
Let's move to clue 3. He was India's first labor minister. Yes, Karthik. Need an answer.
Sir,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, can't accept any more answers from you. Karthik, the answer is in Jagjeevan Ram. India's first labor minister was Jagjeevan Ram, Congress J. So his name had to start with J probably. So that should have given you a hint. So it is Jagjeevan Ram. No worries, Karthik. Let's move on to contestant 5, our leader right now, that is Jyotika. Let's move to clue 1 for Jyotika. One of Asafuddaullah's objectives in building this monument was to provide employment for people in the region for almost a decade while the famine lasted.
Sir, is it Bada Imambara?
Brilliant answer, Jyotika. Absolutely correct. It is Bada Imambara. You are in great form. So far, perfect score. 15 more points to you. Let's move on to contestant number 4. 4 is Gauri. Gauri, your first clue coming up now. The son of Gangadhar and Indrani, this lawyer once owned the large mansion Anand Bhavan, now known as Swaraj Bhavan in Prayagraj.
So what is the second clue?
He was the chairman of a committee that prepared a report in 1928 that appealed for dominion status for India.
So what is the third clue?
Let's move to clue 3. He was the father of India's first prime minister.
Sir, is it?
Okay, Gauri, can't accept any more answers from you. Let's move on to contestant number 3. Let's move to contestant 3, Anirban. Anirban, here is your first clue. Born in Uttarkashi district, she started mountaineering at the age of 12 when, along with her friends, she scaled a 13,123 feet high peak during a school picnic.
Yeah, can you please provide the second clue?
Let's move to clue 2. In 2013, she was conferred with Virangana Lakshmibai Rashtriya Samman for her personal achievement in adventure sports and women's upliftment in the country.
Is it Poorna?
No, not Poorna. Last good try though. She is the first Indian woman to climb the summit of Mount Everest.
Yeah, I would like to pass.
Okay, this is Bachendri Pal. Bachendri Pal should have got this. Let's move on to contestant 2, that is Aditya. Aditya, here is your first clue. Established in 1688, this city has the oldest municipal corporation in India that is still active.
Is it Chennai? If I'm not.
It is Chennai. Well done, Aditya. 15 more points to you. Great guess. Let's move on to the next contestant. That is going to be Harshit. Harshit, your first clue coming up now. The original name of this actor was Muhammad Yusuf Khan.
I think Dilip Kumar.
Yes, Dilip Kumar is indeed correct. Well done. 15 points. Incredible scoring here at Lucknow. Harshit, Aditya, both getting 15 points. Also Jyotika. Well done. Now it's going to be a very interesting look at the scoreboard after round number 3. Let's take a look at the scores after round number 3. Harshit currently in second spot, hit a half century with 50 points. Aditya has actually answered a lot of questions so far, but he is still third with 40 points. Anirban yet to open his account. He's on 0. Gauri is on 5. Jyotika is in the lead with 60. And Karthik is on 15. We have one more round to go. That is called Divya Drishti. Let's take a look at the rules of Divya Drishti. One direct question for participant, all based on visuals, passes anti-clockwise, plus 10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. Let's move to contestant 6, that is Karthik. Karthik, your visual coming up on screen now. Karthik, your question. What is normally stored and transported in these bottles made of camel skin in Kannauj, Uttar Pradesh?
Sir, can you repeat?
What is normally stored and transported in these bottles made in Kannauj, Uttar Pradesh?
Sir, pass.
Okay, pass. Passing to Jyotika. Yes, Jyotika.
The perfume.
Perfume is correct. Well done. 10 more points to you. Superb answering. Let's move to the next direct question for you, Jyotika. Jyotika, this is a modification of a veena made by a very famous musician. Okay, you have to tell me what is this modification of a veena called?
Sir, Mohan Veena.
Yes, Mohan Veena is right by Mohan Bhatt. Jyotika has answered every question so far. Brilliant answer. And let's move on to the next question that is going to be for Gauri. Gauri, here is your visual. What is being dried here?
Sir, is this kesar, threads of kesar like?
Okay, Kesar is your answer. Absolutely correct. Well done. 10 points to you. Very well done. Easy question so far in the visual round. Let's move on to contestant 3, Anirban. Anirban, here is your question. This is a theatre form performed during which festival in South India? I can give you another hint that it's a harvest festival.
Pongal?
Not Pongal. Passing on to Aditya.
This is politically a tiger dance form performed during Onam in Kerala.
Fantastic. In-depth answer. Well done. 10 points to you, Aditya. Very important 10 points for you. Now, the next direct question is coming up for you. Okay, Aditya, straightforward question. What is this art form called? This is a style of embroidery that you can see.
So, is it chicken curry from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh?
Yes, it is chicken curry. As straightforward as that. Well done. Chicken curry. Not chicken curry, but chicken curry. 10 points for you, Aditya. Then a very important 10 points. Now let's move on to the scoreboard. We have one more question to go. Great answering so far in Lucknow. Very, very impressive. The scores after 3 rounds and 5 questions are as follows. Harshit is on 50. Aditya is on 60 in second spot. Anirban yet to open his account. Gauri on 15 points. Jyotika is in the lead. She's on 80 points and Karthik is on 15 points. One more question to go. Winner spot is sealed for Jyotika. She has definitely moved into our national quarterfinals, so very well done. Second spot after grabs between Harshit and Aditya. Will we need a tiebreaker? Let's find out as we move towards question 6. Yes, Harshit, your question. This is the governor's house in which city?
Sir, is it is it the city New Delhi?
Not New Delhi. We will pass on to contestant number 6.
Sir, is it in Bombay or Mumbai?
No, not Bombay. We will pass on to contestant 5, that is Jyotika.
Sir, is it Nainital?
Yes, it is Nainital. Fantastic answer, Jyotika. Perfect scoring so far. Well done. You end up with 90 points and have won this quiz in style. Let's take a look at the final scores. So, Harshit, commiserations to you. I know sometimes, the standard is very high. One question can decide. In fact, you, Aditya, and Jyotika actually answered every single question that came to you. So, sometimes internet connections don't work. Various issues happen, all right? So, we can't do anything about it. The rules are same for everybody. You are responsible for your own internet connection. Okay. So we can't do anything about that. Okay. So Harshit, commiserations. You played very, very well. A half century in 3rd place. This is the first time we have had this at the Cycle Heritage Quiz this year. This is the highest score for 3rd place easily. In fact, in most clusters, you would have definitely qualified either in 1st place or on 2nd place. But well done, Harshit. Commiserations. We're really sorry about that, but well done. Okay. Harshit ends on 50 points. Gauri, 15 points. You were struggling a bit with health issues, but happens sometimes. I hope next time you will come back, healthier and well, and you will do really well. So 15 points to you. Karthik, 15 points. Anirban, I'm sure you learned a little bit from this quiz. You did not score any points, but I'm sure it's been a very learning experience for you.
Yeah.
Aditya, slightly tense affair for you, I must say, because you were answering everything, but not everything was passing to you. So tense moments, up and down scoring, it happens in a quiz. But you have qualified with 60 points. Fantastic job, Aditya.
Thank you, sir.
So Aditya is second. So coming in second with 60 points is Aditya, and you will represent the Lucknow cluster in the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2022 National Quarterfinals. But winning this quiz, scoring a record of 90 points, Jyotika from the La Martiniere Girls College, Lucknow. Fantastic performance. 90 points, highest score across cluster. You were here last year as well. You had qualified. You had done well, but just missed out on making it to the national quarterfinals. But this time you came back even better prepared, and you did really, really well. So congratulations, Jyotika. We look forward to having both Jyotika and Aditya, really two very, very high quality participants at the national quarterfinals of the Cycle Heritage Quiz. Congratulations to you both. And commiserations to all the others, especially Harshit. Very, very well played once again. So, the Lucknow Cluster Final was the last cluster final at the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2020. But it was last, but definitely not the least. It was the highest scoring cluster final of all. There were 3 participants who answered almost everything that came there. Jyotika, Aditya, Harshit. Just one question made the difference at the end. So it was Jyotika who won this quiz with 90 points. Second was Aditya on 60 points. But a mention for Harshit, who was brilliant, who scored a half century, but ended up on 3rd. He just happened to be the cluster with such amazing participants. Karthik, Gauri, Anirban, I hope you learned a lot from this experience. The main thing is Lucknow had the largest number of participants. So it is an achievement to qualify for the cluster final as well. So don't feel bad. See you soon in another quiz. So all the best. That was the Lucknow Cluster Final, a memorable one indeed. We will see you now in the national quarterfinals. So stay tuned for national quarterfinal number 1. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay happy, stay curious. Thank you.